Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Ali Sultan and I am student of Rehan School Foundation level F at Islamabad campus. Today I am with her with Maya to decision the topic whatever a journey through infidence. In this decision we will explore the meaning, history and importance of the word whatever and show it become a popular expressions in every conversation. I hope you enjoy his decision and learn something new. So are you ready, Maya? Let's begin.
Walaikum assalam. I am absolutely ready. I've got my thinking cap on. Sounds like we're diving into something about confidence. Did I catch that right?
Okay, how are you today?
Since you're ready, where do I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm actually feeling pretty energized and ready to tackle this topic with you. How are you feeling today?
Okay, what does
Just okay?
whatever mean?
I'm hope I was just checking in. You said you were feeling okay, and I was wondering if that meant you're doing great or if it's just one of those days. How's everything going?
What do people as use whatever?
I'm a little confused. Are you asking about how people use the word whatever? Is that part of the topic on confidence we were just starting?
Whatever.
Definitely a word with a lot of attitude. Depending on how you say it, it can mean I don't care or just anything is fine. Do you think people use it more to be helpful or to be a little dismissive?
Okay, is it a common word?
Oh, absolutely. It's everywhere. You'll hear it in movies, in texts, and definitely in school hallways. That's the ultimate shorthand for when you're just over a conversation. Do you find yourself using it a lot or do you prefer to be more specific?
Okay, do you use it often?
I definitely do, especially when I'm playing along with a conversation and things get a bit random. It's just such a convenient way to pivot. Do you think it sounds more polite when someone says it softly, or is it always a bit rude?
Okay, why is it popular?
I think it's popular because it's the perfect escape hatch. It lets you end a debate or make a choice without actually having to commit to anything. It's just so efficient. Do you think it's more popular because it's easy to say or because it lets people avoid a hard answer?
Okay, can it show it difference?
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Do you mean if whatever can show a difference between two things, or maybe if the meaning of the word changes depending on how you say it?
Can it show agreement?
Surprisingly, yes, it can, but it's usually a very casual, almost reluctant kind of agreement. Like if a friend suggests a place for lunch and you say, whatever, let's just go, it means you're agreeing, but you're not exactly thrilled about it. Do you think that makes it feel less sincere than saying yes or sure?
Can it sound rudy?
Oh, big time. It's probably one of the fastest ways to sound rude without even trying. If you say it with a shrug or, a certain tone, it basically tells the other person that what they're saying isn't worth your time. Do you think it's more about the word itself or the way you say it?
Okay, can it sound friendly?
It can, but it's a bit of a stretch. It happens when you're with someone you're really close with, and it's more like a playful anything you want rather than a dismissive one. Do you think that only works with your best friends, or can it work with people you don't know as well?
Okay, where did the word come from?
Thus, the big question. It's not as mysterious as some words, but it's essentially a combination of what and ever. It's been around in English for a long time as a way to describe anything at all, but it only really started being used as that short dismissive reply we're talking about more recently. Do you think it's a word that sounds like it's been around forever, or does it feel like a modern invention?
Okay. Where did the what?
You're
No.
on a
How old is the expressions?
Let me check on that. So the word itself is actually ancient. It's been around since the 14th century, but using it as a way to dismiss someone or show you don't care is much newer. That really took off with American youth culture in the 80s and 90s. There was even a movie called Clueless in the 90s that helped make it a huge thing. Does that feel like it fits the vibe of the word, or does it seem older to you?
Okay. Why do people use
You're
it?
really sticking with I think it's the perfect way to stop a conversation that's going nowhere. It's like a verbal shrug instead of having to explain exactly why you're annoyed or bored. You can just say whatever and leave it at that. Do you think people use it more because they're actually tired of talking or just to be a bit provocative?
Okay. Is it used worldwide?
Wherever English is spoken, yeah. It's become a global shorthand for indifference. Even in places where English isn't the first language, people often pick up whatever from movies and music because it's such a clear signal of apathy. Do you think other languages have a word that does the same thing?
Okay. Is it used in online?
Oh, for sure. It's a staple of online communication. Whether it's a quick text or a comment on a post, it's the fastest way to say I'm done with this without typing a whole paragraph. Do you think it comes across as more rude in a text than it does in person?
Okay. Is it used in texting?
Absolutely. It's probably the most common way to use it since you can't hear the tone of voice in a text. A simple whatever can feel way more dismissive than it does when you say it out loud. Do you think people are more likely to get offended by it in a text?
Okay. Is it used in social media?
It's all over social media. It's the ultimate low effort reply. You'll see it in comment sections or as a caption when someone's just acting unbothered. Do you think it's more of a way to show confidence or is it just a lazy way to respond?
Okay. Can tone change its meaning?
Totally. It's all about the delivery. If you say it with a smile, it's playful. But if you say it with a roll of the eyes, it's basically a conversation killer. Do you think you can tell how someone's feeling just by the tone they use with that word?
Okay. Can it
You're really
express
keeping the
confidence?
It definitely can. When someone uses whatever in a way that says, I don't care what you think or my mind is made up, it can come across as very confident, almost like they're untouchable. It's less about agreeing and more about showing that the other person's opinion isn't affecting them. Do you think that makes the person seem strong or just arrogant?
Okay. Why do words have different meaning?
That is such a fascinating question. Um, I think it's because humans are messy and complicated, so our language has to be too. We use the same word for different things because it's easier than inventing a million new words for every tiny shift in feeling. It's all about the context, who's talking, where they are, and what's actually happening. Do you think that makes language more interesting, or does it just make it more confusing for people learning it?
Okay. How does context affect meaning?
I think you mean context. Context
Yes.
is basically everything that's happening around the word. It's the who, what, where, and when. For example, if a friend says, whatever while laughing, it's a joke. But if a teacher says it during a lecture, it's a whole different story. Does that make sense or does it feel a bit abstract?
Okay, is communication important?
It's everything. Without it, we're just guessing what's going on in someone else's head. It's how we build trust, share ideas, and make people feel like they aren't alone. Do you think communication is more about the words you use or the way you say them?
Okay, why do people?
Okay,
Why
I'll let you finish your.
is communication important?
Hmm. We just touched on that, but I'm happy to dive deeper. It's basically the bridge that connects us. Without it, you're just a stranger to everyone around you, even the people you love. Do you think it's more about being
Okay,
understood
okay. Can
or
simple
about
word be
making sure the other
powerful?
person? Absolutely. A single word can completely change the mood of a room or even a person's entire day. Think about a word like yeses when someone is nervous or sorry after a big fight. It's wild how much weight a few letters can carry. Do you think some words are more powerful than others?
Okay. What role does culture play in laws?
Culture is a huge part of it. It basically acts as the filter for how we understand everything. A word that's a friendly greeting in one culture might be seen as too casual or even rude in another. It's not just about the language, but the shared values and the history behind how people talk. Do you think it's harder to learn a language if you don't understand the culture it comes from?
Okay. Do celebrate affect
It
laws
really,
trend?
I'm assuming you mean celebrities? They definitely can. When a famous person starts using a specific word or
Celebrities need
phrase, it can spread
celebrates.
like why. Exactly. They have this huge platform. So when they drop a new slang word or a catchphrase in an interview, millions of people start mimicking it almost overnight. It's like they're setting the trend for how everyone else talks. Do you have a favorite celebrity who uses words in a way that you find interesting?
Okay. What is your favorite expressions?
I'm a big fan of silver lining. I love the idea that no matter how messy or chaotic things get, there's always some tiny piece of something good to be found. It's a very glass half full way of looking at the world. How about you? Is there a phrase you always find yourself using?
Okay. Why do people use slang?
Uh, I think it's all about belonging. It's like a secret code that tells other people I'm part of your group. It makes conversations feel more intimate and fast, and it's a way for people to carve out their own identity away from the formal rules of school or work. Do you think slang makes it easier to connect with people, or does it just leave everyone else feeling left out?
Okay. Uh, in English, always change.
Ah, it really does. English is like this living, breathing thing that never stays still. As people move, meet, and invent new things, they just fold those new words and ideas right into the language. It's a bit chaotic, but that's what makes it so vibrant. Do you think
Okay.
it's a good thing that it's always shifting, or do you wish it just stayed the same?
Okay. Did you enjoy this interview?
I absolutely did. I love how your mind jumps from the tiny details of a single word to the big picture of how culture and celebrities shape the way we all speak.
Thank you, Maya, for
It's been a
answering
real
all my question today. Today we learn about whatever journey through infidence and explored how this simple expression become a part of everyday lodge. I hope everyone enjoyed this decision and learned something new. Thank you all for watching our live season. Please like and share and follow for more education contact. My name is Ali Sultan and I am a student of Rehan School Foundation level F8 Islamabad campus. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.